Hi there everybody, this is Chaz
and Lulu
from Retro Nirvana Gaming, and today we're going to be talking about Retro World Expo, which you just went to on Saturday, and this will be all our pickups for Retro World Expo. So
we had a great time and hopefully you'll enjoy our pickups. Okay, so I'm going to start off with some of our art pickups so we can hang these up in the game room and in my office. The first one I got is the Starry Night with Pac-Man. I thought this was really cool. Starry Night is one of my favorite art pieces, so I have a lot of these variations of Starry Night around the house. So this one was really cool. The next one is a birthday gift, so shh, don't tell Ches. This is one of his favorite games, besides another one we have in here. So this one is Final Fantasy 3, so this will look great in the game room now. Just don't tell him about it. And I got this because of course I love Kirby. This is mine. And I think we're still gonna put it in the game room, of course, because that's where it belongs. I'd love to put it in my office, but it's better in here. And last one, this is definitely Chez's favorite, and this is another birthday gift, Fire Emblem. This is his baby, his game that he really loves. So once again, let's try to keep that a secret. And this is for me. This is Space Jam, one of my favorite movies. I actually have the movie ticket of when I saw this in the movie theater in the 90s. One of my favorite movies. I really just saw it for Marvin and Martian, and I was kind of upset he was only in there for 5 minutes. And this we got for $2, so this is great. I'm gonna try to frame it. It's just such a great piece of nostalgia. Let me know if you've seen Space Jam and you love it. It's one of my favorites.
actually, a Goodwill find I found the other week is this book by Reggie, who was the Nintendo president for a very long time. And so I got this for $2, and I think it's actually a really good deal, and I wanted to actually buy this retail. I think it was $20 at least, so for $2 I've been reading it, and I actually really like it. It tells a lot of history of Nintendo and how he came up through the years in the Bronx, and his whole education, and then how he ended up working through all these different companies and then through Nintendo. So really good pickup for $2 on that one. Then we had a very cool Battletoads shirt. So this one, sure. You can hold that up right there. That one was $15, and as soon as I saw it, I immediately had a reaction. I was like, I need that shirt. I was like, that is a really cool shirt. I absolutely love Battletoads, so...
Yeah, we've been on a Battletoads kick.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of beat-em-ups lately, and Battletoads is always scratches that itch for awesome gameplay, and so very happy to have this one with all 3 Battletoads on there, so... yeah, that one was really cool. So
it was a good deal too. So yeah.
Next one is gonna be Yoshi's Story. So we were actually able to get this for a really good deal. It was $65 without the manual, and I actually already had the manual ahead of time. So I had the game and the manual already, so I was really only buying this for the box. And so yeah, very happy to have gotten this one. And it's in really good shape. Very happy to have this now. So, yeah. Okay, so next is some Switch games, and we are at 450 games at this point. So it's really hard to find games that I'm interested in. So it's very particular titles now. And so I had a list for my birthday, and some of those we ended up finding, and then other ones I'm still kind of looking. So one of them was Dokupon Kingdom. And so this is a game that was kind of rare on the Wii.
Yeah, we've been trying to get it on the PS2 or the Wii.
So as soon as they announced this game, I immediately was like, I need this game, because I know it's going to go up in value at some point. It's also kind of one of those games that's really fun to play. It's like Mario Party, but with turn-based RPG style. So it's really, really fun. And I was really happy to get that one for $40. I think it goes for $50 right now, so $40 was a pretty good price on that. The next one is Fate Extella. I believe this one is discontinued now, and so I got it just because of that. It is another Musou game, so hack and slash, kind of like Hyrule Warriors style game. It does have the manual, and it's actually complete. So very happy to get that one. It was a little pricey, it was $35, but I wasn't too unhappy with that price. So yeah.
So I had to ask Ches to leave because now I have more birthday gifts. So once again, be quiet about it. So we did find Splatoon 3. So this I got for a good deal, $40. It's kind of pricey still. If you go to GameStop or anywhere, it's still full price of $40 is a great price for this game. Picked up Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS. So I'm not sure if many people know that the original Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube was ported to the 3DS, and this one is pretty hard to find. It's not the Dark Moon one, this is the original one. So it's pretty hard to find. Picked it up for $40, he was asking $45, but I got it for a little bit cheaper, and Ches has been looking for this for a while, so he'll be happy. And I picked up this little NES game, Joust. So this actually comes with the manual. So this is really good. So this will add to the collection. And he's been looking for this Mario's Time Machine. It's just a cheap little game on the SNES, and he's been looking for it to add to the collection. So I found it, and now he'll have it. Just don't tell him.
Okay, so now we have a GameCube game. So this one was actually a personal copy for the vendor that owned it. Is Killer 7. He only wanted to take cash, so I actually had to, at that point I had almost run out of money, so yeah. I had to go to the ATM just to get this game, which is worth it. It is in beautiful shape. So this is 2 discs, and it has the manual as well, and the cover art is actually really beautiful. So almost no flaws on the case and no flaws on the art. It was in beautiful shape.
He took really good care of it.
He did. He took really good care of it. He ended up buying it digitally because he felt so bad. But $60 is what I paid for it. It's about pretty much what it goes for. This is a game that is very similar to No More Heroes, which I love. I have all 3 of them, and I'm actually trying to get the last one, Travis. It's another one on the Switch that I'm missing. I think it's Travis Strikes Back. And so this one is along the same lines, but is on the GameCube. So this one was actually going to be one of 3 games that was supposed to be exclusive to the GameCube, and then Nintendo actually broke that contract, and they ended up releasing it also on the PS2, which I do have. So that one is a really kind of rare title on the GameCube. Next is Silent Hill Collection. So I had this for the Xbox 360, but everybody who's a collector knows that Silent Hill and Resident Evil do very well. Like, horror does much better on PlayStation than it does on any other console. So of course this is worth collecting for $20. This has the second one and the third one on 1 disc, and I couldn't resist. I was like, I have to get this for the collection. I love Silent Hill. I want to go back and play the second and third one again during Halloween.
Yeah, I would definitely do a horror month.
Yeah, so Resident Evil, Silent Hill, great to collect for, especially when you're playing them during Halloween and October. And here's another one. So we got, for $5, we got Celebrity Deathmatch. This is a game that was actually a show that was really silly on MTV back in the day. All claymation, and you have celebrities such as Mr. T, Anna Nicole Smith, Marilyn Manson, Busta Rhymes, Carrot Top, Dennis Rodman, and Tommy Lee are just some of the funny people that are in there. Actually, I think I see Jerry Springer in there too. Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yeah, that's really cool. So I know he passed away recently, and so it's a really cool game. And for $5, I was like, you know what, it's just worth it, even for just the nostalgia factor on that one. So yeah, really happy I picked it up anyway. Okay, so now we got a Grail Find, a game that I've been waiting to get for a very long time. I would say over 8 to 10 years.
Yeah,
I've been waiting to get this game, and that is the Turtles Hyperstone Heist for the Sega Genesis. And so why have we been waiting this long for this game? It's because every time I try to buy this game, it's either too expensive or the label is absolute garbage. Yeah. So it's always torn up. It looks like it's been thrown around for the last decade.
Really scratched up, ripped.
Yeah. So this one, I'm going to take it out of the plastic. First of all, I was impressed by the price. I was like, $45. This guy only wants $45 for this? I was like, it usually goes for $60. So this label is absolute mint. I mean, there's not one flaw to it at all. So I couldn't give this guy money fast enough. I was like, you can have it. I'm very happy to have this now. So beat 'em up game, Turtles game, one of the heavy hitters I was looking for a long time for the Genesis. So I'm now very proud to own this, and this one is going to stay in the collection
So
forever.
It shows that patience, it helps to have patience when you're looking for games, and it'll find them eventually.
Yeah, so one of the things I can say about this is wait, because now the guy was willing to sell it for a good price, perfect label. Patience does pay off once in a while. And so we got another one that's another Patience one. So this one was a pretty good price. It was only $40. It goes for 50 something. It's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. This one, you see a lot of bootleg copies on eBay that are different color. They're like gray. So that's a dead giveaway. That's a Chinese knockoff reproduction copy. So this is the black label, which is the way it's supposed to be, Tony Hawk 3. This is also the last game that was made for N64. So it's actually really cool to have this last game. It was also on the PS2 and the PS1. I actually do have them both on the other console.
PS1 is not worth 40.
Right, no, this is kind of a rare, this is the last one I needed for the collection, so now I have Tony Hawk 1, 2, and 3 on the N64, and then I have 1 through 4 on the PlayStation. So, of course, I'm a big fan of Tony Hawk series since the beginning, and it's really cool to have this finally in the collection. Then another cheaper one, which is Quake. So Quake is a game I played a lot on PC as a kid, a teenager really. It's a mature game. It's like a shooter, first-person shooter, and so really happy to have this one. It's made by Midway. It's really, really cool. Just recently at the other convention we got the second one, so now we have the first one as well. So very happy to get this one for $15. I was like, I need it for the collection. I was like, why not?
Alright, so I was able to add to our Vita collection, which nowadays is pretty hard to find some good games on the Vita for a good price. Yeah. It's getting a little pricey. I got Mod Nation Racers, so this is a kart racing game. It looks really cute, so I got these two games for $20. So Mod Nation Racers, try to say that 3 times fast. Yeah. And PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. So this is like Smash Brothers, but with PlayStation characters, exclusive to PlayStation. So you can, I think you can play it on a PS3 and you can play it on the Vita, and you can play with all the PlayStation characters. So it's really cool. It's a little different, just like Smash Brothers if you like those battle games. I also picked up Conception 2. So this is an Atlas game, and I love Atlas games, so we both try to collect any Atlas game, and this is supposed to be good. It was a good deal for $25. We've seen it go for like $30, $40 more. So
somebody's selling it for $40. So
yeah. So
when we saw this, this is like the second time we saw that during the convention. We were like, wow, that's a good price. We'll get it for that.
Yeah, and just because it's an Atlas game, and it's definitely good to add to our collection.
Yeah, it's a good collector's game.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got an NES find. So we got Renegade by Taito. So this one is a beat 'em up. It's actually really fun. It's a little bit like Double Dragon, so it plays a lot like the first 2 Double Dragon games. And I like it so far. I played just a few minutes of it, and you know, there's some punching, kicking, some flipping. It's fun. And it was only $6, so I was like, why not? Love to add cheap games from the NES era to the collection. Now Bubsy, I did pick up, I bundled that with Renegade, and so I got it for a better deal with another game, a more expensive game. So I ended up getting Bubsy and Renegade for like, I think $10 or less. And so I didn't realize I already had Bubsy, so I'm going to end up either selling it or giving it away. It's not the best game I've ever played, but it's actually kind of fun to play as a platformer, so it might be good as a giveaway later on. And then we have a couple manuals. So we have Bomberman 64. I actually did need this to complete my Bomberman Complete in Box, so very happy to have that, and it was only $5, so I actually ended up going back to the vendor that had a ton of manuals.
Oh yeah, we saw a lot of manuals.
Yeah, nice. And so that one was really cheap. It was only $5, and I know on eBay that goes for more, especially because you know, they charge shipping for it as well. And then I got a very minty Zelda Majora's Mask manual. So this is actually mintier than the one I found at Too Many Games, and it was actually the same price as well. So it's $15. This one is so crispy. I mean, there's not even any. The other one I had a little rip here on the spine. This one is mint. So this is my second manual because I have the regular edition and the collector's edition. So having the manual actually adds quite a bit to the value of that game. And so very happy to pick up that manual.
Okay, so I'm down to the last of my pickups. I got these Gameboy earrings from Console Yourself, I guess console or console. So it's a really cool play on words there. So they make soaps and there's earrings and all these. I always like to pick up earrings and gamer accessories when I go to these conventions. And I don't find them a lot, so I was happy to see this vendor selling it. We can put a link to Instagram as well for this company. And then I bought Radiant Mythology, so this is a Tales game. I have been looking for this for a little while, and it's been ranging around $25 to $30, and I ended up getting it for $25, and I just said, let me just get it, because I like to collect the Tales games, I like to collect Trails games, so like, this is kind of,
alley,
they're very similar, so I'm happy to have this in the PSP collection.
Okay, so last but not least, I had a $5 coupon that I was not going to let go of by the end of the month. I hate to waste those $5 coupons at GameStop, and so I went there today and...
So wait, GameStop was open?
Yeah, I know. Hard to believe. Of course, the guy was not on his lunch break. I caught him not, actually working this time.
Every time we go to a GameStop, it either closes down or they're out eating. So
yeah,
that's the only reason.
All right, we're gonna open the store, I guess, for this guy. I walked in and he was like merchandising a whole bunch of Pokemon plushies, and so I was like, "How much was that Snorlax?" And so he said like $55. I was like, "Whoa, okay." But then I looked at the shelf and they actually did have some good stuff. So in the display case, they had a ton of 3DS games, and I didn't notice it at first, but they did have Monster Hunter in there, Generations. I think I have 3 of these games now for the 3DS. And so I had to check to make sure I didn't have this one, and I didn't. So it was only $10. Actually, it was $9.49. So really good deal for a 3DS game that I don't own. I do love Monster Hunter. It's a really fun game to play. And then a game that I finally pulled the trigger on. We actually do have the digital of this, but we were looking for a very long time for Moss. Moss is a game where basically you play as this mouse named Quill, and it's an adventure game. And of course, it is a fantastic PlayStation VR game, and I fell in love with this game as soon as I played it.
It's one of the most beautiful,
it's beautiful. It has
VR games.
Great backgrounds. It's very intricate.
Gorgeous.
It's one of the best. I think this one and Astrobot Challenge are my 2 favorite games on the PlayStation VR.
Still like Rush of Blood.
Yeah, Rush of Blood is cool too for horror, but I would say for platformers, these 2 are the best. And Moss and Astrobot is also really, really great. So to actually have this physically is awesome for me, because it's probably the one game on the VR that was climbing in price quite a bit for a long time, and has gone down in price quite a bit. On eBay it's still going for $40 to $50, and so with my $5 coupon I got it for more like $32. So yeah, still pricey, but very happy to pick it up.
Who knows, it might go back up, because it is mostly digital and VR.
So I think a lot of people have it digitally, not a lot of people have it physically now, so I am very happy to finally add this to the physical collection of VR games in our collection. So we have a big collection of VR games, and now Moss is part of that. So yeah, so those are our pickups. So hopefully you guys enjoyed all our awesome pickups. We're also going to be doing a video of the convention itself, and we'll kind of talk about some of the vendors that were there, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep. And let us know what was your favorite thing that you saw here, and if you did attend Retro World,
what did you guys find?
What did you guys find?
Yeah.
And
what did you guys think of the prices? Did you think they were
good?
Good
time. And don't forget, we are still doing a giveaway for when we hit 200, a little bit above 200 subscribers. So check out that video. We're giving away a Super Nintendo game, Vidiots.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy Vidiots. And so we're at about 192 right now.
Yes,
and so we're very close. So subscribe if you A, want to win a game, and B, if you really like and enjoy the channel and all its content, then please, by all means, subscribe to the channel.
We'll put a link to that video as well.
Till next time, thanks so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye.